Out here crying in the middle of Chanel. All those tears of joys from your eyes, I can tell. Hey, I ain't gonna do it all over again. What's up? What's happening? It's Big K. We back in this thing. K too good to sleep with a cut El Patron. You know the big dog 102. We had to get this Drake out of the way. Yes, more music reviews coming. My bad. I've been lacking. I've been lazy. Life been lifing. So I will get back to them. I got a couple to do. You know what I'm saying? Weekend ESTG. Young Blue. Didn't know he was dropping. And surprisingly, Jacquees and Days Off. I might do that too. Okay. But anyways, we gonna do something. Okay, we gonna do a little something. But we gonna talk about Drake and PARTYNEXTDOOR. Now we've been waiting for this since they announced this in like late September, early October, whenever the fuck. Maybe even late August. They announced that they're working on a collab album. So we've been waiting for this shit. We've been happy, especially after Gangy. You're one of my members. We were like, oh okay, yeah, we don't mind a little collab from y'all niggas. It's cool, y'all. You know, OVO gang. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But like what we got, which is Some Sexy Songs for You, which dropped on Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to the lovers out there. Hey, is this making your bedroom, what's it called, playlist? Are you going boom, 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 and bang to this shit, you hear me? You going, you know what I'm saying? Put a little work to this shit, you hear me? Just let me know. I'm keeping it in the book. Y'all adding this to the Making Little playlist or not? But anyways, we here to talk about it. There was some cuts I enjoyed. Probably majority of it, and I ain't fucking with. Now, mind you, this is our first listen. I could change my perspective. I could like some songs after a while. But off the first listen, it's I would say it's average. Could probably get to decent. It's cool. I'm not going to give it a number grade, but it's cool. It's decent. I'm not mad at it. It's different. Like, Lil Baby had a solid project. Like, it was a good album. Like, this is just decent to average. It's like, it's passable. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those. And even still, I don't even believe it's passable. But there was some, like, even beat selection and some melodies he was doing. I was like, all right. You could have did more with this, but it's all right. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple songs I like. I'll take with me. You know what I'm saying? But again, now this might be, it's definitely the worst collab project. If we're looking at What a Time to Be Alive and Her Loss. Definitely out of those three, it's the worst one. Let's keep it a buck. But even in his discog, I'd probably say it's probably around, I might have to go listen to Honestly Nevermind again. This is probably around that level. Like, I did not fuck with Honestly Nevermind. And shit, if I probably go back to Honestly Nevermind, that some of that shit might grow on me. I ain't gonna cap to you. I just did not fuck with that album. But we're here to talk about it. It's like 21, 22 songs. It was an hour plus, which it did not need to be. Especially some of these songs we were getting. This album did not need to be an hour plus. I said it in the prior videos, bro. A smooth 10 to 14 songs, we cool. I don't know why he was doing this. I get it. Streaming, you want the streams. The albums are longer. I understand that. But even still, it is what it is. Now, before I get into the album review, again, like I said, first reaction, so a little bit more raw thoughts. But if you are a Drake and Party fan, yeah, listen to this. You might like some aspects of it. I'm not going to lie. I guess it's more dark and moody, if you will. There's a little bit more crooning and harmonies or even crooning. So, again, if you like that type of stuff, again, is this my favorite album as a collab project? No. Is it my favorite album with both of these people together? No. I thought this was going to be better than what it was. I definitely thought. And maybe, yes, I had high expectations. They announced this, like, in, like, September. I'll give them September, October. That's when they announced they're working on a collab project. So I'm like, y'all niggas had time. But this kind of sounds like y'all just threw this shit together. Y'all was just talking hot shit. And y'all just like, oh shit, we should put that out. And you threw it together. And that's what I'm kind of upset about. Because yes, it's average or whatever. It's passable to some. Some people really might enjoy this. But it could have been so much better. And that's what annoys me. That's what really annoys me. But we're going to get into it. Let's talk about the tracks. So I believe it's 21 or 22 tracks? 21. I think I said 22 last time, but it's 21 tracks. So we have 1, CN Tower, 2, Mothballs, 3, Something About You, track 4, Crying in Chanel, track 5, Spider-Man, Superman, track 6, Deeper, track 7, Small Town Fame, track 8, Pimmy's Dilemma, track 9, Brian Steele, track 10, Give Me a Hug, track 11, Raining in Houston, track 12, Lasers, track 13, Meet Your Prada, track 14, Nakia, track 15, Die Trying, track 16, Somebody Loves Me, track 17, Celibacy, track 18, I believe it's On My Way, track 19, Glorious, track 20, When He's Gone, and track 21 Greedy. Sorry, Meet My Prada. Sorry, one sec. I don't know why I'm saying it with the accent. Is this the one? Yes, this is the one with Chino Pacas. Thank you. I was like, I knew, yeah, that one, yeah, I knew it was one of them. But anyways, 21 songs, an hour. Plus, there was not really features here. It was just the Chino Pacas one. And I bet, was it Glorious that had an Ice Spice random sample in there? Yeah, yeah, Ice Spice was speaking or whatever the fuck. Yeah, that's it. I don't know if she get like some money out there. I don't know. But yeah, it was mostly Drake and Party. Now, apparently, a lot of niggas is fucking with this. I'm not gonna lie. Now, hey, from what I'm seeing, like, people is fucking with this. I'm surprised niggas ain't fucking with. I like Pimmy's Dilemma. Pimmy's Dilemma I was fucking with. I'm not gonna lie. This Pimmy's Dilemma, I like this shit a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I was fucking with this. I'm like, ooh. But anyways, listen. It could have been better than what it was. I know, yes, this is the first record we're hearing from Drake, or first album. Literally, when the whole Kendrick shit was happening, I think BFB Pac-Man had a Drake verse, but he didn't want to put it out when they were going through that beef. So the fact, and again, he doesn't have to give us rapping cuts all the time. I'm surprised he gave us a couple songs where he was rapping, or even, like, not the melodic swag rapping. Like, you gonna hear what I say when I get to Give Me a Hug. But, basically, yeah, I was expecting more R&B tones, and I know the Drake and Future collab album, it was both of them niggas, but we've seen this pattern ever since the 21 Savage collab, that, like, yeah, it's Drake and 21 Savage as a collab project, but it's like Drake featuring 21, and in this, it was Drake featuring PARTYNEXTDOOR. Well, that was basically it. It's like, Party drifted in and drifted out. There are some songs he was on it, he didn't speak a word, he was just harmonizing. Like, that ass. There could have been so much more. It just felt so rushed and put together, right? But I will give them, I liked a couple tracks. CN Tower, I enjoyed it for what it was. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it for what it was. Mothballs is cool, I fucks with it. I fucks with Mothballs. Something About You, Crying in Chanel, y'all niggas did me dirty. I beef with y'all for that shit. Because, yo, it started out however the fuck it started out. I was like, cool, whatever, cool. And then the beat transition, Shawty right here standing, Shawty right here crying in the middle of Chanel. All those tears of joy from your eyes, I can tell. She said what I do for her, I do for someone else. I'm just right here trying to bring joy to myself. Yeah, my love language ain't fair. I know I fucked it up. Leave me alone, but nigga, you can't have that beat, that transition. Nigga, I need PARTYNEXTDOOR to come on that beat and start crooning and do all that bullshit he does. The fuck? Yo, I was upset. Yeah, I need a part 2. Drake, I need a part 2. Also, as I was going through this album, remember when Kai Cenat played the leak of Super Soak on the stream? Super Soak would have fit this album. I ain't gonna lie. Super Soak would have fit this shit. I don't know why the fuck that nigga just put that shit out. It would have fit this album. He should have kept that and put this on this album. Cleopatra, wanna say some things tonight. No, yeah. Hey, okay. Yeah, you should have kept that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. You should have kept that motherfucker for this. At least we would have had some shit. Spider-Man, Superman, didn't give a fuck about the song, I'm not gonna lie to you. Deeper by PARTYNEXTDOOR was cool. Small Town Fame was cool. I wasn't mad at it. So, what? I like 3 for now. So, I'm fucking with 3 of them, right? Small Town Fame was cool. Pimmy's Dilemma, I like. I like Pimmy's Dilemma. I like Brian Steele. Brian Steele was cool. Give Me a Hug was cool. Again, alright, let's talk about Give Me a Hug. Alright, I was gonna save it for later on, but we're gonna talk about Give Me a Hug. So, again, it was cool. He had some shots. He said some shit. I don't know why. Yo, him and Joe Budden's beef, I don't understand. I really don't understand. Both of them niggas gonna have to explain to me what the other person did to piss them off. I don't understand the whole Melissa Ford, you're a legend, but you sit next to a hater or a B, whatever the fuck he called Joe Budden. I'm just like, whatever. He was talking about that stuff. He said she shouted out 21 Savage for being like one of the only people to check on him during this beef. All the rest of y'all niggas is fake. Yada, yada, yada. Like, he addressed some things. But see, if you give us this, and I don't know when, because apparently when he was on stage, he said, we gonna have a solo conversation soon, because he said he gonna be working on his next solo project. So whenever that is, shouldn't you keep this or drop this as a freebie or a Lucy around the time, like, at least that shit is halfway done or even like 75% done? Because this is what's perplexing me about this. He spoke on this, like, I ain't dead, I'm still out here, I'm still doing my thing, which you is. Like, again, as much as, yes, Kendrick Lamar bodied you, your ass is a corpse. But, you know, he was walking around with the bullet hole sweater like it was a Yeezy collab. But as much as, yes, do I think Drake's career is over? No. Is he still going to get money off music he's put out beforehand? Yes. Are niggas still going to book him for shows? Yes. And niggas will still pull up to go listen to Drake. Let's not act like, come on, folks. It's still Aubrey. The numbers might be down a little bit, but the nigga's still gonna make you money. And regardless that him and fucking, what's their fucking name? Universal is going through this case, I'm pretty sure if the nigga just calmed down like, alright gang, it is what it is. Alright. I'll sign again for like 10 albums for this much. I'm pretty sure Universal will be like, oh yeah, bet, yeah. Welcome back aboard. No, be like, welcome back aboard. It's all in the past. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, again, it was cool. It's probably one of the best songs or standout songs on the project. Give me a hug, but By the way, 3 Drake songs back to back. I don't know who the fuck did the sequencing of this album. Yeah, y'all should have spaced that out a little bit more. I ain't gonna lie. Especially like Brian Steele and the Give Me a Hug song were good songs. Y'all could have spaced that out to the other not so strong songs in the project, at least. To give them like, oh, okay, this song hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway. Raining in Houston was Lasers was saying, Meet Your Prada was cool. I enjoyed that. So I'm at 6 at this point. Nokia, I don't know what the fuck this nigga was doing. I don't know what that was. I was like, okay. I'm not the biggest fan. Die Trying was cool. I was mad at Die Trying. Somebody Loves Me was cool. Celibacy was cool. See, this one is unrememberable. I don't remember what the fuck happened in Celibacy. On My Way or OMW, it's cool. Glorious, the Ice Spice shit, didn't fuck with it. It was what it was. When He's Gone was and Greedy was cool. I enjoyed Greedy. So I like what? 7, 8 songs. Yeah, I'll give it 8 because yeah, that's right. Yeah. The one with Chino Pacas, I like To Meet Your Padre. Like yeah, I like that. I'll give it 8. 8. You know what? I'm hating. Well, I'm not hating, but Small Town Fame was cool as well. So you know what? I'll give it 9 out of the 21 I enjoyed. I enjoyed that. I'll go back to this. I'll bump this a little bit. They're lucky I'm including Crying and Chanel. It's just for that second half. Literally just for that second half. Agree just how they did me. I'm insulted by that song. But enough of that. Like I said, I felt like this shit wasn't finished. Because they could have did better. They could have done more. I feel like, I don't want to say rushed, but like it kind of just slapped this together. Like it's just like, here. It is what it is. I feel like it's going to do over 100K, maybe over 150 now. 200K, I don't know. Off namesake alone, I could see it doing 200K. It's definitely going to get streamed. But, you know what I'm saying? I just, I don't know. It was lukewarm. It was a little average. It wasn't even lukewarm. I wouldn't even say it's decent. It was a little average to me, where I might give it decent after I realized like I like a good 8 to 9 songs. I might give it a little decent or whatever. But, again, is this anything to write about or fawn over? No, it's cool. You're going to get a couple songs from this that you enjoy. You might add it to your playlist. You might keep it there. You might just bump it when you bump it. You know what I'm saying? So, I like this little B side. I like this little B cut. This might even be like a C side, a C cuts. You know, they're just saying, And like I said, there was some good ideas and some good beat flips. The production was good on a couple of songs. I even liked in the first half how they made it a little bit moody. And they were like, with not the auto tune, but like, you know, they're making their voices more raspy or something, you know what I'm saying? I did like that. I don't know if they were trying to get like some moody Toronto shit, like some House of Balloons type of Weekend Trilogy type of shit as well. By the way, also after following the Weekend after that fucking performance he did on his album with this, come on, big dog, you should have spaced this out. If he wasn't giving us no za, like, come on, big dog. Now, again, him and The Weeknd ain't in competition, but I do got to ask myself on the R&B side, if this is what R&B Drake is looking as in 2025, even though I did love Bahamas Promises is my shit, I ain't gonna lie. That's my shit. The nigga just keeps saying Haley, and I like that shit. But, hey, Weeknd, I apologize on Drake's behalf. Like, whatever it is, like, y'all niggas got to tap in again, and maybe you could help that nigga with the R&B. Hey, listen, I apologize for that, nigga. What you want, what you need. Like, nigga, I'll pull up. Like, that is. I ain't gonna cap now. But yeah, with that being said, like, again, go check it out. You're gonna find some shit you like. If not, listen to Give Me a Hug, especially if you want to hear like a perspective of his thoughts with this whole like narrative that Kendrick put him in a body bag. Listen to that. But again, it's cool. There's some songs I like. There's some songs I dislike. There's some songs I'll go back to. Crying in Chanel, I need a part 2. Y'all better give me a part 2. Well, Drake, you better give me a part 2. But other than that, it's cool. Y'all didn't miss much. I'm not trying to hate, but it's average. It's cool. It's cool. I'm not gonna say it's decent because if it's decent, like okay, I could see the, you know what I'm saying, it's decent. I'm fuck with it. I'll go back to it. You know what I'm saying. Now again, first listen, but it's cool. Ak was giving this shit an 8. I ain't giving this shit an 8. Maybe I just had better standards. It's cool. The most I could see myself giving it a 6, like decent. I could move this to decent, especially if the songs grow on me, because there is a couple songs I can see them growing on me. You know what I'm saying? But like, so I could say it's average to decent. I'll say that as my final thing. You know, I'll give this like a 6. You know what I'm saying? A 6 out of 10. Like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Average, you know, it's passable, if you will. But what are your thoughts? Your thoughts are not mine, but I was just expecting more. If we're just gonna fuck the number score, I was expecting more, especially from the collabs we've got from these two. But what do y'all think? Comments down below, links in the description. Besides that, is your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. Sorry that this video went too long, but I'm gone. Shlams and peace, gang. Aye.